Life can sometimes feel like a predictable tune, a bit too ordinary for our taste. But hey, who says we can't sprinkle a little magic into the mundane? We're here to shake things up and take you on a wild ride through some seriously jaw-dropping moments caught on camera. Join us to have your mind blown by 25 instances that defy the everyday, make you go, wait, what just happened? Let's dive into the crazy. Meet this fearless woman from Kuwait. She's casually strolling down the street, carrying a massive lion with her bare hands as if it's just another day's errand. Now, that's a whole new level of fearless, making the extraordinary seem like a walk in the park. This monitor lizard seized a golden opportunity when it locked onto the head of a python. From that very moment, the battle was practically decided in favor of the lizard. It goes to show, sometimes all it takes is one well-timed move to shift the odds in a wild encounter like this.
Snake's just there, the head of the snake's just there. Don't you with me. There's a chance to let go, Snakey, and you'll actually live to tell the tale, probably. Oh, he's biting the snake again.
Eventually, the lizard's speed prevailed as it snatched the snake's head in its jaws.
Imagine this rookie thinking it's a bright idea to offer an alligator a turkey, only to find himself on the brink of becoming its unexpected snack. Thankfully, the seasoned experts swooped in just in the nick of time, turning a potential disaster into a rescue mission and saving the day.
Jaws of a Goliath gator. Look at this. It happened at the Colorado Gator Farm, a raw turkey. He tossed it in the water but missed, and that's when you see the 12-foot, 600-pound.
Ever experienced the shock of arriving at your designated parking spot, only to find a giant sinkhole in its place swallowing your car whole? Let's cross our fingers and hope the owner had the foresight to invest in some solid insurance coverage. If you ever find yourself in a close encounter with a bear, the wisest course of action would typically involve seeking shelter inside a well-built house with solid walls to keep the wild animal at bay. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on the side of this camper who found himself in a less than ideal situation, being stealthily stalked by a bear while he dozed in his tent. Japanese folks really know how to showcase their discipline, especially in those precision walking competitions. It's pretty wild to think about the hard work and pain they endure just to nail a brief moment of perfection. And here I am, surprised that walking could be so entertaining. Hey, you gotta see this wild thing that went down in Crowell, Texas in 2022. Lightning decided to strike a wind turbine, and a field engineer who happened to be close by caught it all on video. It's nuts! There's fire, and this huge circular smoke ring is forming. It's like a massive ring of fire. Back in 2010 in Canada, there was this plane crash incident. Right before a Canadian CF-18 aircraft was about to crash during an airshow prep, the pilot wisely bailed out using his Martin Baker NACES seat. Now, here's the crazy part. While all this was happening, the song Staying Alive by the Bee Gees just happened to be playing on the speaker system. Talk about a wild coincidence! Luckily, the pilot landed safely and came out of it without a scratch. Now, there was this private helicopter flying a heart for transplant at Keck Hospital in Los Angeles in 2021, and things went south when it crashed on the roof. Thankfully, the 3 folks on board came out with just minor injuries. The whole incident got captured from different angles and aerial footage, showing how it all went down. The good news is, despite the chaos, the heart meant for transplant came out unscathed. You won't believe what went down at Macau's World Cup qualifying race in 2017. A driver totally missed a turn and hit the brakes, setting off a crazy chain reaction. The aftermath? Well, we're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars in damages. The silver lining is that, thankfully, nobody got hurt.
The car, but we'll keep you informed as to whether. Oh no! Oh, they at the mighty Macau, and that is one of the worst GT accidents I've ever seen here. And in the
haven't seen that.
Augusta Farfus in 3rd place goes through, and it's the police that they come together, and it's Juncadella.
And this mind-blowing footage captures the ocean actually catching fire, all thanks to a ruptured gas pipeline. It's so surreal that you'd think it's some CGI magic. This insane incident unfolded in the Gulf of Mexico, where flames erupted from the water's surface, creating a scene straight out of a blockbuster.
It still boggles the mind to look at it. It may look just like a scene from a disaster movie, but this is real. This video captured today when the ocean caught fire in the Gulf of Mexico just west of the Yucatan Peninsula. Those dramatic images of the ocean aflame quickly going viral on social media, some people calling it an eye of...
So picture this. When this warship fired off a missile, things went haywire, and it basically pulled a not-so-friendly boomerang move. I can't imagine it was a pleasant experience, especially for the captain. That's one missile that definitely didn't follow the script. What seems at first glance like a volcanic eruption is actually a wild twist on a 15-minute fireworks show, all squeezed into a rapid 15 seconds. Imagine this, 7,000 fireworks blasting off simultaneously. Not by design, but thanks to a computer glitch that decided to turn up the heat on the celebration. Now check out Captain Yusuf Kurt, the amazing Turk F-16 pilot treating plane spotters to a fresh haircut as he skillfully brings the aircraft in for a low and impressive landing. Now that's some next-level flying. Hold up, what you are seeing is not some made-up story. It's called ball lightning, and it's legit. This crazy phenomenon is super rare, and even today, we're in the dark about exactly what causes it. There's no widely accepted theory yet. All we've got is the fact that these glowing balls exist, and they look both unbelievable and a bit on the terrifying side.
Let's rewind that back. What is that bright blue sphere? And how can it travel across the railroad tracks, throwing off sparks as it moves?
Here's this wild scene. A fire raging inside a tree. And get this, nothing else around it is catching a spark. It's just the tree doing its own fiery thing. And it's one of those moments that makes you do a double take.
Tree burning from the inside out. Matthew McDermott was driving around looking for escape routes as multiple fires.
Even more mind-blowing is this crazy thing that went down in Montenegro after a heavy downpour. A tree pulled off its best water fountain impersonation for several days straight. Turns out, all that rain adds some pressure, turning the tree into a natural water pump, pushing water up its roots like it's auditioning for a unique talent show. Talk about an over-the-top car wash. Here's the deal. These construction workers got the memo from their boss that they had to pull a late-nighter and give his car a scrub. Well, they did just that. But here's the kicker. They used one massive bucket of water. Now that's what I call a unique approach to the job. Take a look at the incredible ibex. These mountain goats that pull off some insane climbing stunts on super steep slopes, all thanks to their unique hooves. To keep their muscles strong, they need a fix of salt and minerals. So these daredevils won't hesitate to scale a dam just to get what they need. Watch in awe as this mountain goat defies gravity like it's no big deal.
There's a strong bond between mother and kid.
Wait, is that an anteater with two heads? Oh, okay, now I get it. How long did it take you to spot the actual head? Meet the secretary bird, a bird of prey that's not into the whole swooping thing. Nope, it's more of a kicker, literally. This unique bird kicks the daylights out of its victims instead. Now, the secretary bird is endangered, and spotting it in the wild is like finding a needle in a haystack. But these safari tourists hit the jackpot, witnessing it in action as it ruthlessly stomped and killed a snake, making that snake its prey for the day. Lucky, right? These lucky people caught a glimpse of an incredibly rare natural phenomenon. The clouds appear to be rolling forward across the lake, showcasing a unique display of what's known as roll clouds. This special type of Arcus cloud is not an everyday sight, characterized by its distinct rolling movement along a horizontal axis. It's akin to observing a solitary wave, referred to as a soliton, with a single crest smoothly gliding without altering its speed or shape. Quite the extraordinary sight for those fortunate observers. You've got to see these crazy once-in-a-lifetime moments when lightning decides to strike fireworks. It's like catching lightning in a bottle, but with a burst of color and sparks. Elephants are seriously bright beings, boasting the biggest brains of any land mammal on Earth. But here's a fun fact. Did you know that they can paint? Check out this video of an elephant showcasing its artistic skills, painting a whole landscape scene complete with mountains and trees. It's pretty mind-blowing. Oh man, this rhino pulled off a stunt and flipped a whole car like it was nothing, just like flipping a pancake. It's crazy how you don't really grasp how massive these animals are until you're up close. They're like nature's version of four-legged armored battle tanks. The freaky part is the rhino didn't even need to build up speed or lift its head much to toss the car around like it was a beach ball. Thank goodness the driver inside came out okay, but I bet he'll second-guess arguing with a rhino over a parking spot next time. Which of these mind-blowing moments left you utterly amazed? Share your thoughts down in the comments and don't miss out on future uploads. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for all the latest updates. Can't wait to hear your reactions. Until next time, take care.